And we're up, ladies and gentlemen. I am Yusril. Welcome to a somewhat delayed Monday Night Mayhem. Yeah, XSplit decided to lose all of its settings and then decided not to render out audio and then decided it wasn't going to have local recordings either. So Murphy is already on the go and the stream's only 36 minutes late. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm sure that's progress. Let me know if there are any audio slip-ups along the way. Hello, Legolas. Good to see ya. Yeah, and... oh, God, it bugged up the chat server, didn't it? Right, let's just crank that up a bit so it's actually legible. That's more like it. Haha! Yes, all praise the Overlord, who has successfully placated the machine spirit. Right, so... what do you guys want me to play? Let's get straight into the action. No point mucking about while you are having a decision. I'm just going to open this box. What is in the metal box? It's standard Twitch camera stuff. 5 repair parties, handy. 10 Juliet Whiskey Una 1s and 100,000 silver, always welcome. Huanghe. Oh, Lord. Right, okay, I should have seen that coming, shouldn't I? Yep, Murphy has been playing games courtesy of the the Christmas boxes. I got 3 premiums. I got an Imperator Nikolai, so yay, I'm going to hell. I also got the Duca d'Aosta and, well, the express ticket to hell in the shape of the Hung. Hey, I don't even have to die to go there. Play Flint. I don't have a Flint choice, Sereno, so that's going to be tricky. I do have an Atlanta, so we could maybe go there later. So, the Hung Mech. Well, in truth, she's not quite as terrible as her reputation makes her out to be, but honestly, I'd still rather have the Perth. Not least because, well, okay, she's got a torpedo reload booster, but you only get 3 tubes a side, and the torpedoes aren't brilliant. So, honestly, I'd rather have the Perth's spotter plane. At least that way you can self-spot while you've got your crawl drive and the hunt for the Aussie October mode engaged. Are we allowed to enjoy it? Let's face it, you're going to enjoy it whether I like it or not, aren't you? Let's get some flags on this thing, at least try to salvage the situation. So what do we think? Let's go with speed, burnination, because this thing really does depend on its high explosive. I haven't got IFHE on this captain either. Yulong is sadly going to have to wait a little for that. And we'll go with quick cooldown on the consumables, and we'll also shove on some Commander XP flags, because like all 6-inch armed cruisers, inertia fusing makes such a huge difference. There we go. Flags set, consumables set. Camo, who cares? We'll just use some of the New Year stuff. And modules should be good to go. Right, to battle! To glorious battle. Written Water, you massively overestimate my skill, my luck, and the potentials. 9 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, Miyogi can be a bit of a beast. Oh god, 2 Ashitakas. Well, and, okay, who nominated a Flint? I don't want to see a Flint on the enemy team. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. That is 20 16-inch guns, 8 15 inches, 10 14 inches, far too many 8 inches to count, and pretty much everything can easily poke a hole in the side of my ship. Also, guys, is the audio balance okay? Because that is actually going to matter. Yes, you did kind of call it. Don't worry, Murphy is a great new friend I've got. Yeah, and I wish you'd go be friends with someone else once. Maybe it'll happen in this game, who knows. Okay, bets.
The fate of this engagement may depend upon us. To your duties.
Cool, excellent. I kind of eyeballed the levels on that one. Didn't have time to do a proper sound check. What kicked this all off, by the way, was the receipt of some new audio filters. I was hoping I could work the mixing a little, keep things, well, basically improve the audio quality, see if I could tighten that up a bit. Unfortunately, I seem to have completely bugged up my entire sound system. Oh well, managed to cobble together something to make a stream work, so yay! Like I said, Murphy and I have become best friends. Hello, Epabilo. Good to see you, and thank you for the Discord link, Tomaso. Of course, that is where you can get all the latest news, gossip, pointing, laughing, and discussion about psychotic geese. Alright. Get good. Yeah, well, maybe. Go on, man. I know he just got here, but you know, I'm just going to tweak this chat window back a little. Actually, given the setup of the UI, if I move the chat window up here and then pull it across, that way it's not getting in the way of any of the UI elements. Go and check the off-topic channel, Water. At least one Canadian restaurant has apparently had to put up a no geese allowed sign. Exactly 6 inches above eye level, forgetting that geese can't read. Dev strike incoming. Not yet, not yet. Besides, nothing's even in range and... Ooh, I've got a nice handy island to hide behind. We'll save the smoke for a bit, I think. That Nicholas can go spotting and... Wait, where's the rest of the team gone? Oh, God. Why? Why? What did I do wrong? Answers on a postcard. Actually, no, answers in a 40-volume saga detailing my many, many misdemeanors in iambic pentameter. I'm sure at least one of you will come up with that. And we'll start by rearranging the waifu. Oops. Oh, there we are. The Gallus on the air. Let's lock on. Reacquire. And the Nicholas is now sat in smoke. I could really use a Perth spotter plane right about now. Oh, well, got a fire going. Nikki, would you mind spotting? Fortunately, Canada's way too polite for that. Yes, they just distilled everything into the geese and possibly the occasional ice hockey team. What? Look, as far as I can tell, that's the only difference between ice hockey and a small war is that you're not allowed weapons without prior consent. And even that rule blurs on occasion. Okay, the Nicholas is not budging. I'm gonna have to... Oh, there's the gas can. Unfortunately, the gas can is now in front of the island, so that's even more problematic. Right, let's advance up, swing out the other side of the island. Hope I can pick up the gas can, which is now angling up. And if Vladimir decides he's gonna have a go, well, so be it. Rolling forwards. Please try not to explode. Oh, right, okay. Popping smoke, slowing to crawl drive. I said slowing to crawl drive. There we go, got them burning again, that's something. And we're both smoked up, and therefore those... Oh, hello, Gnevny. Popping hydro, because you... Well, what can I say? That's a smoke cloud I'm sitting in, and it's attracting torpedoes. Because that's how these things go. Right, guns on the Gnevny, we've lost the Nicholas, which means we've lost spotting on the... Oh, no, we haven't. He's trying to charge me. Come here. In fact, have some torpedoes as well. He's going to stay that one, I hope. Nope. He's going for a torpedo launch of his own, so he's going to turn broadside, I think. Come on, a bit further. Okay. Crawl speed forwards. Come on, come on, come on. Turn, 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 turn. Thank you. That will do nicely. Okay, just need to reload. 1, 2, 3, and kill shots. Seriously. Come on. Any time now would be good. Thank you. Right. And now I'm getting out of here at speed.
Everything's on fire. Oh my god.
Run away. Back to high explosive. And get out of here before the Flint, the Miyoko, the Bayern, and the New Orleans all come round the corner with vengeance on their minds. Okay. Epibilo, it was Wargaming's idea. They were the ones whose RNG gave me a Hwanghae in the Christmas containers. The torpedoes are... They ran out of steam and crashed several minutes ago. We're going to pick up that Gnevny again, though. So, high X on him.
Open fire!
It's going to be a rolling engagement. I'm not hanging around for the Miyoko and the Flint to have their fun, if you don't mind. So, we're just going to barrel out of here at high speed. Well, what passes for high speed? That Bayern's right behind us and he's got clear line of fire. That could be problematic. Okay, kicking in. Guns back onto the New York. You know what? The Gnevny's going to have me hard spotted, so I need to stay away from... Oh, there's the Gnevny. Excuse me. Lock on. Match reverse. Rounds up. Really on fire again. Why?
Oh my god, the ship is on fire!
Yes, I know, and there aren't even any hatches for what is undoubtedly a significant emotional event. Oh god, 8-inch guns right behind me. Run!
Battleship sighted!
Yeah, you're right in time for one of the smoky boats. Unfortunately, it's not the good smoky boat. Just keep running and shooting. And jinking. Like crazy. Oh, blind hit on the Gnevny. Unfortunately, he's killed the fire. That's a problem. New Orleans is caught out, and if I expose in front of the... Yeah! This is a problem. As in, we are rapidly running out of flanks, and I'm the only one left here. On the other hand, it's still 3-3. The downer is we've lost 2 destroyers. Okay, now it's 3-4. Other problem is that Gnevny's going to hold me spotted. And I don't have a good way to disappear for at least the next minute. Okay, there's the Gnevny. Just decided to taunt me. Come on, guns. Boo. Boo, I say. Who left that island there? Now, where's the Flint? Still closing down behind. We've got point B back. Let's see. The Fubuki doing her best there. Not something I wanted to see. Sometimes all priority target's good for is telling you just how utterly boned you are.
Dispatch the firefighting
Running like
crews
crazy.
now!
Again.
Problem solved. Just don't let it
15
happen
seconds
again.
to smoke, but again, I'll lose my spotting the moment I pop the defensive setup. Let's at least get him ducking.
Keep an eye out for torpedoes.
Oh, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Slow to crawl speed. Popping smoke.
Sonar, what do you hear?
Oh, I said popping smoke, not popping hydro.
Oh, my next
Although
trip
hydro's
will make a
handy.
warship vanish.
Let's just tiptoe out of here. Unfortunately, that's not going to stop the Flint firing on his last known mark, so... Also, Hello Island. That is unhelpful of you to be there. And the Flint's in the setup. Well, Fubuki's barreling in. She's doing her best, but... Oh, Flint versus a Fubuki? Yeah, I think we know which way that fight's going to go. Oh. 5 special camos. Not bad. Could have been a hell of a lot better, but... Mind you, if those are 5, those are the expensive camo. Ooh. Right. Get some distractions up. There we go, there's a reset.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Now.
Enemy
And
battleships
dump my own torpedoes.
Starboard.
Water fire. Problem is, as noted,
Torpedoes to starboard.
Bucky's got a problem. Also, he's firing 5-inch guns. I'm firing 6s, so of course I get spotted further out. I may have miscalculated slightly here.
That was a close
Running away again. Managed to break contact, but the problem is, unless I get torpedo impacts, which I'm not likely to, given the nature of a Flint, he will know what he's doing. He will be mobile within that cap.
enemy cruiser detected. Fire control team, stand by.
Fire. Okay, Citadel tip. So at least we got him ducking. Problem is, now he is going to be tracking back. Yes, I just fired torpedoes at the wreck of the Fubuki, though that was wasted ammunition. Let's skip back the other way. 15 seconds until I have a reload. Okay, change of plan. High X. Guns up. Match, match, match.
Open
Track.
fire.
15 seconds. 14, 13, 2, 1, 0. Mark. Torps running. And smoke is out again. Right, let's go say hi to the Belfast. Might be able to borrow some smoke here. Certainly going to get more done than under any other circumstances. So slow to a stop. We'll just... Oh. Right. Bugger. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. At this point, I could really use the Belfast radar.
This defeat.
I don't know. Is Flint manoeuvring?
Hostile battleship sighted.
Yeah, he is. That's a pain. Right. Portside launcher is back. Let's dump another... Oh no, I'm out of range now. Then again, if he decides to advance up, which he probably won't. Oh, then again, there we go. Contact, contact, contact. Target the Nicholas. I am about to make myself incredibly popular with, well, among other things, the Flint, who will be spotting an easy kill. Yeah, there's the second target lock. Broke contact though, so evade away again. Just use the Hwanghe's honestly destroyer-like maneuvering and just run away. Okay, they're adding the Krasny Krim to the War Thunder Naval. Yeah, T-61's nice. There's some debate about where she comes in the Great Shinonome argument, and I think a lot of people would argue that Shinonome is probably better. But T-61's a very, very solid all-rounder. Now, come on, match the pointers. There we go, right, he's going to just fire one broadside and try to blam. Wait a second. No blam. Interesting. Okay, jink away. Just keep jinking, just keep jinking. The Flint
Damage
might actually burn. Okay, managed to jink. Come on, turn under that salvo. Ah, damn it! Yeah, Shinonomi's... The gun buff was very kind to Shinonome, yeah. She's almost... I mean, I still want the old Tier 8 Fubuki back, but... Shinonomi's not shabby. Boom to me, sir, indeed. Boom to me now. If we're lucky, Dresden has still got his torpedo launchers ready to go. On the other hand, he hasn't got anything like a launch solution on that. Just the Devil's Admiral is just going to come round that corner and blam him. Straight through the bow into the Citadel. No contest. Oof. And the KGV just went splat. Okay, that was unfortunate. Okay, so what's next? Let's see, we had calls for...
We cannot allow this defeat.
What did I pick? Well, what was being picked for me it would be better to the question. Scroll back through the chat history.
Keep at it. Show no fear. Give no quarter.
Litterible and then V25. Well, Litterible's not actually...
What the hell happened out there?
The lady has a point. Still, managed to kill 44,000 in the Hwangme, and embarrassingly came third. Right, okay, yeah. Yes, here. Just check that, and then we're off to Le Terrible. I actually kind of like this boat, and I realise that's not a fashionable thing to say at the moment, but when you want raw speed, there is nothing else to beat this. It should be noted, by the way, I've not got her fitted as a standard destroyer. Dump the concealment mod, put in the steering gears mod 3 instead. So, yes, this thing is basically being played like a Tier 8 Hoverosk. Okay, grab that link. Okay, snap back to the present. Where did that... Ah, there we are. So, yank. I'm just gonna drop that into a web page. And for those of you who are wondering about Combat Katia's modelling hobby, we'll just pull up one of these photos. So, if you don't mind, of course, Katia. Alright, a new Vallejo. No tier 10, that must be CC hat. Wow, okay. Tiers 6 through 8 spread. I'll take it. I'll definitely take that T61. The Akazukis might be more of a problem. The Cleveland most definitely will be a problem. Everyone else, well, we'll see. Add source. I am...
Make a note in the log.
Yeah.
Operation has commenced on schedule.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is make a turbo dash up to point C. There we go. Turning starboard. Plugging in the booster. 53 knots. Here we come. Yes, the speedy croissant.
Increase boiler pressure. Flight
Yes.
speed.
That boat is very, very capable. And for those of you who are wondering about what they're talking over in chat, I'm just going to quietly snag this if you don't mind, Katya. At least I would if Flickr was actually cooperating. Suffice to say that it is a very, very nice model of a T60. I like the rusting effect and the mud. The last thing I need to see. What do you mean? More speed. Speed is armor. Russian carrier torpedoes are slower than this boat. Most ship-launched torpedoes, it's a bit dodgy, but carrier torpedoes, yeah. There isn't a carrier drop torpedo that can catch a Terrible when she's got the booster on. And written water is absolutely correct. If I decide to overextend, I'm going to overextend. I could overextend in a Langley. Don't ask me to prove that. Even Fem won't touch a Langley. Right, so let's kick away. Oh, we've got ourselves a victim. Right, so guns up. Wonder who it is. Is it going to be one of the duckies? Is it going to be something else? Am I about to run headlong into an ambush? Yes. So, we've got the Faso, we've got the Scharnhorst, we've got the Myoko. Now, this is where we start playing the angles and evasion game. Whoever it is, they are right the way up. So let's kick up, find them, try and bait them into firing, because that's the plan. Granted, everyone else will be firing on me as well, but that's besides... Oh, God, that's 3 battleships coming this way now. This is going to be interesting. And, yep, there we go. There's the evasion. So whoever it is, they're right on the north side. So we'll dump 1 and widespread another. And I've got 5 target lock-ons again. Hooray! Where's that destroyer gone? I mean, I know about 4 of them. I mean, it's the Myoko, the Faso, the Scharnhorst, and the Armugi. Number 5 is presumably whichever destroyer is actually holding this control point. Okay, we broke contact. So it's somewhere over here. Oh, there we are. It's the Ducky. Right. Check my line of fire. Stand by on turbo mode. There we go. Right. Rounds out. Rounds out repeatedly. All the ammunition. He's backing up. There we go. Right, breakaway. And, oh look, we've made some new friends. Narrow spread on the Cleveland. Don't bother because it's actually setting over. Snap some shots over instead. Head out of the point. And I think I've annoyed enough people. And that's just what you don't want to hear from your chief engineer in these circumstances. Even if it is in a decent impersonation of a Scottish accent. Where's the nearest cover? Oh, running like blazes. Not sure what he was aiming for there, but I'll take it. Yeah, this is nice about Literary, but I hope you've got a dual screen monitor if you're trying to hit this thing at maximum zoom, because that's what you're gonna need. Right, back onto the Cleveland. Oh, no, that's the Scharnhorst. I don't know if he actually popped a damage control or not to deal with that single fire. If he did, hallelujah, that will come in very welcome. Let's circle around and resort to the age-old French tactic of being an incredible nuisance to everybody. Or at least dropping into stealth for the moment and irritating somebody on the way. I think they've mostly barreled into sea. The Ducky is locking it down. The Xinjiang and the Gerda can have some fun with torpedo. Oh, wait, no, the Xinjiang is not going to have much fun with anything on 2,000 health. Le Terrible is in the Santa boxes. The Santa boxes are basically every premium from tier 5 to tier 9, except for steel, except for... Ooh, nasty. The pallet swaps, so like Kamikaze R. Hello, you. Come on, let's get these guns round.
Hello. I need some assistance over here.
And the carriers, I think, are the other exception.
Fire!
I'm sorry, are you trying to run away from me?
All available fire to bear on that target.
Just get my guns on. Match pointers, there we go, reload on, and he's going to duck, but not before I smack him a good couple of times. And if you're trying for a torpedo launch, my friend, you are severely out of luck. Get back here. And the Alpha Beta ships, but those are strictly Alpha and Beta only. The Alpha is the Alpha, the Veta is the Veta, and they are exclusive. I did just waste a reload booster, didn't I? Oh well, who cares? Get back here. Dump one, and dump two, because he's going to turn across, I think. And we'll just proceed to kick him up the stern repeatedly. Oh look, his engine's out. Not that it really helped matters. I should have kept my reload booster. Oh well. I've got him point blank, he's on fire, and he is... Oi.
Torpedoes straight ahead! Brace, brace, brace!
I feel somewhat cheated.
Impact.
I was hoping they might make Nelson
We
the full
have the
call.
advantage. Press the attack.
One of these days, maybe, right? Let's dive back in, and wow, C has turned into a distinct Charlie Foxtrot. Let's grab point B. Then use the speed to swing back. And this is where Trebler really comes into her own. Her ability to just be everywhere at once and chase down anything you care to name. Oh, right. Oops. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Although, it's pretty playable on the US servers, even from the UK. I get about 75 to 100 milliseconds ping when I'm on the American server. And for WoWs, that is perfectly workable. Okay, we'll kick him, grab the point. Oh, there's the hipster again. No prob. And we're even getting polite behaviour in chat. Yes, folks, this is World of Warships. So much less salty than World of Tanks. Right, hello, Hipper. Yeah, we'll just have some fun with you. You're backing up. Could pop a booster, but I'm going to hang on to it. Mostly because at the moment I'm not shooting straight. Okay, so there's the ducky, gone round the side of the... Ooh. Okay, we lost the Gerda, so it's down to myself and the Arakazuki down by point A. By the time he gets engaged, it's going to be virtually the end of the game. Not the fastest boat going, that one. Okay, so Alright, cap complete. I'm going to swing hard starboard. The Hipper is running to port at the moment, probably in front of the islands. So we'll just take a gamble. Shotgun 1. And shotgun 2, turn out, and then swing back across. Aki's on 6005. If I can catch her once and keep her honest, then I can do that with a solid run of Dakar. And oh, there's the grand old lady herself. Right.
Our engines can't handle it anymore. Vent
You
the
know the
steam.
drill. Close the range, find the targets, and proceed to engage starting with the Warspite. Just need to get a target marker, get some resets going. Most of the cap points will be with the Ducky, of course, and they certainly will be now that I've reset the Warspite a few times. Right, Akazuki's in her capture point. Alright, pop booster. Let's show the Warspite what proper Dakar looks like. Of course, it would help if I was actually able to hit anything. I should have checked my firing solution before I pulled the trigger on this little orgy of bullets. Well, got one fire out of it. Now, where's the Akazuki? Still in smoke, but might be able to do something. Oh, well, if you're going to sit in smoke, I'm sorry, that's just asking for it. And the Warspite's damn cold. Huzzah! Right. Torp launch out, and we'll shotgun as well. And then just keep the pressure on, I think. Just keep jinking. Throw the ship around so no one quite knows where you're aiming at any given moment. And then realise I am, in fact, sailing straight towards 2 angry battleships and a probably equally narked heavy cruiser. This could be a problem. Okay, guns over. No point aiming for the Warspite. Oh, Bayonet's Warspite now. Trying to go straight northeast and picking up the ducky's a bad idea. I'll be in the Armageddon's kill box. So, reverse course, swing back round, reverse the guns as well. And just curve it back round. There we go. Yeah, I know several people have actually started doing that. Mejash is doing something similar in World of Warships. And yeah, World of Tanks, if you're not willing to drop the money, they should. I'm tempted to say they should probably go back and have another look at how the tech lines are balanced, how the new player experience works out, and probably take some lessons from World of Warships. Because believe me, it's night and day. Oh, that Miyoko's on full health. We'll have to fix that. Right, let's angle up. Pop the reload boost. Pop the speed boost.
Victory is within reach.
Get a gun solution.
Engine room, bridge. More speed.
Wait for it. Okay, there's a fire. Let's see if he damcons. Oh, he's damconned. Right. 53 knots of ho ho ho. Stand by for that. Right, booster go.
Lost him.
And yes, wasting this on an evading target was probably a mistake, especially one at extreme range.
Battery, commence firing.
Still, got a few good hits in. Right, let's skid in. Where is the Akazuki? I'm guessing it's somewhere in the middle of point C, but... well, we'll find out shortly. There's suddenly not a lot left of that Miyoko, is there? Right, there she is. Hello, ducky. Right, kill that fire. Turn back in close to torpedo range. Get off the anticipated angle of engagement. Honestly. Okay.
Torpedoes ahead.
There's one launch. Where's the second? Spot. Kill one. Guns. And there's the kill.
Engine room, respond. Get someone down there, quick.
Is it safe to stream? Absolutely. She was just feeling a little hot and bothered. Literally. Yes. Would you like to start making the jokes about 6 reverse gears, or shall I? Right, so yeah, came in third. Charlie covered most of it, but like I say, Terribla's not a terrible boat, despite the name and all the puns. 42,000 damage was pretty mediocre for a game, though. And then suddenly went, surprise supersonic aircraft. Yes. Does that mean they've got the English Electric Lightning? There are trucks that have in theory, yes, but that's a combination of low range and high range gearboxes. I mean, the Tiger had about 12 gears, I think it was, and the first 4 were basically low range for soft ground. Okay. How hard could I have carried? Well, like I say, not a terrible boat. Alright. Yes, that Javelin, the subsonic one. F-100 Super Saver. Makes you wonder what they're going to do with the Widowmaker. I think that was the F-101? The F-105 was the Thunder Chief. The Luftwaffe had quite a few, and what was the running joke? If you wanted to get one of those planes, you just had to buy a patch of land near an airbase and wait. Eventually one would be embedded nose first into it. F-104 Starfighters, thank you. Yes, nothing good about her except the speed, but so much speed. Just a shame about the rather dodgy low-speed handling and the fact that, well, that kind of matters when you're trying to land the thing. Right, NEP called for V25, so let's get that done. Yes, folks, if I wasn't going to hell before, I am now. entirely possible, Mace. There have been many, many dubious decisions. I mean, although you have to admit that compared to one things, the early Russian gearboxes take the cake. Anything that requires a sledgehammer to change gears has some serious design problems. Legolas, yes, you can. It's about 4,000 doubloons. It's in the camo menu. Yep, the leading edge of so shot me special protective guard. And yes, there was Comrade Katia, and there was quite a hole in the engineer afterwards, as I remember that story. So, 5 on 5. The V-25 horror show.
General quarters! All hands to your stations!
It's only horror show if you're Russian, Shuggy. It's only horror show if you're Russian. Well, it could be, but the meaning changes slightly, and yes, that was a messy one. Ugh. Right, let's back up the Novik and go have a look. Not the Mogami skin written water, the Rasputin skin for the Imperator Nikolai is available for doubloons, at least last time I checked. If they have the new supersonic flight, the current what means. Oh, right. That's going to be dirty. I mean, it might be written water. I mean, the Halloween event is still technically running. I just haven't paid it much attention. Okay, there's their Novik. Right, you know what? We'll pop a speed boost. We'll swing up past the islands, and then we'll ambush him.
Wait, what are you doing? Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast. Always gotta go fast. Oh, V-25, okay. Target lock. Mark. Couple of cheap shots. And ricochet. Why was I even on armor piercing in this thing? Okay, so torpedoes up. We'll go for a jousting pass. Then we'll skid in and hopefully survive the Novik's attentions long enough to make this work. Okay, so, right, he's botched his launch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, come off that. Come on, come on, come on. Claw off this. Launch 1. Fish running. He's not dead. Excuse me. I need to fix that problem very, very quickly. Let's turn on, get the Novik up. Come on, lock, 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 lock. Where's my launch angles? I am trying to beat a launch that I can't possibly manage. He's accelerating out. I'll just dump it. Guns up. Pop smoke. And is he going to outrun that fish? Yes, he is. Boom, got him. I think I got him before he... No, 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 no. Whoops. Well, you know what you're in for with a V-25. It's quick and it's frequently explosive. No, Data. I draw the line at Langley. Can we get that? No, 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 no. Repairing the engine might have helped, yes. Probably not much, though. I think I might have made it if I floored it in reverse, yes. I don't have Republique. I might have Albany. Somewhere. US cruisers. Smith, Sampson, Clemson. I don't have Albany by the look of it. Huh. Castlevania's Dracula versus a purple squid gilt hybrid. Yeah, that was one of the more epic naval battles of recent times. Yeah. This is what happens when you legalize marijuana. Alright, so... round of Monohunt? Okay, right, let's get out the American Mutsuki and see what happens. So, Monahan, where did I leave her? There she is. Right, convert to B-hull, assign a commander. Do I have a spare 10-pointer? Yeah, I do. Right, we'll just pop a 10-point on, because Monahan B plays like nothing else in the US line, because she has Benson torpedoes. She has torpedo reload booster if she doesn't mind dropping her defensive fire. Although it's not a very good one, it's a 30-second shot. And you can also load engine boost and smoke at the same time. The price you pay is that you're down to 2 guns. Yes, USS Mutsuki. War Thunder dev server imminent. Okay, that could get interesting. So we'll go with the usual priority target, last stand. We'll throw in a torpedo armament expertise and concealment. Just go with a standard torp boat build, really. She's flagged up, camoed up, and consumables are set. I think I've got the upgrades where I want them. Yep, that will do nicely. Right, let's roll. Welcome to the oddest playing US tier destroyer. Oh. Nuts. Okay, well, I'm comprehensively outgunned by every single other boat in this game. They've got an Asashio that outspots me. Z23 that I think outspots me as well. This is going to be interesting. As far as the matchmaking goes for those planes, yeah. Technically, I think the Mutsuki matches you for firepower, but if you get bow on with her, then you outgun the Mutsuki, just by virtue of the fact that the Mutsuki can only fire 1 gun forwards.
Man. What? Oh, right. Sound action stations.
The other problem is that the Asashio has got has got 900 meters of stealth on me, so I need to be rather careful where I sail. Well, let's go. 90 seconds to the first torpedo shot. Thank you, data. How was I to know he was going to get that bow tube reloaded the way he did? Cannot buy Mogami skin. On the bright side, it doesn't have to. It outguns me about 3.5 to 1. Actually, 1.5 to 1, and on the damage factor, it's about 2 to 1 at a casual estimate. Yes, I'm outgunned by an Asashio. It's that terrible. Okay, good luck, Judge. Math final, I don't know. What grade of math are we talking about here?
Commence bombardment of the hostile target.
Okay, we have a Nicholas, we have the Mayhem. And everybody's trying to blow up the Bayern. Or, alright, let's skid him. We'll help the Akatsuki with the Mayhem. And then we'll take the Bayern, swing around the flank, and there's the Asashio.
Bring all available fire to bear on that target.
Wow! How did I spot an Asashio at 6'3", unless he fired his guns? I mean, there is no way on God's good earth that an Asashio should have anything other than a 5-4 concealment. It practically comes with a 10-point captain, doesn't it? Has that thing been... Oh, right. Okay, that's bad. Alright, narrow spread. Bayern is turning out, so that's bad. Okay, we'll just skid past the Akatsuki. Hopefully he doesn't fire his torpedoes. Finish the cap, and we're good. Alba's closing, but bad angle. Haven't got the range. There's the Mayhem. Right, so... Shotgun 1, Shotgun 2, Pop Booster, Guns up. What passes for him? Go, Mutsuki-chan. Sorry, Monahan-chan. Also, it's worth noting these guns, despite having the usual terrible US 5-inch ballistics, do eventually hit things, do eventually set them on fire, and can abuse irons. They've also got a remarkably long range, 12.5 kilometers. Math 135, a lot of algebra. Okay, it could be worse. I mean, it's not calculus, is it? Because that's about where I gave up on maths. Alright, let's pick up the Mayhem. Yeah, I think I can start lobbing. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Denial? What's that? It's a river in Egypt. Nearly failed prick out. Yeah. Yeah. Calculus. Eesh. I appreciate its use. I appreciate the power of the technique. But when it got to trigonometric calculus, my brain just popped a fuse, said no thank you, and refused to have anything further to do with the topic. Anyhow, let's swing northwest. Try and get back onto point B. I'm really looking for another torpedo target, and all the juicy stuff's over the other side of the map, so nothing much to do now but run. Of course, if I run into the Mayhem or the Asashio, this run towards the enemy might turn into run away from the enemy. So, forwards, 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 and let's see what we can get. Can I get a shot on that Mayhem? Taking a risk. Oh, you know what? We'll chance it. Guns up. Yes, both of them. Just find some target marks. Oh, clicked them on that one, so more or less got a solution. In fact, definitely got a solution. Go, go, little Miss Denial. Oh, he's on. Rudder's had a hit. Okay, keep the double taps going. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, Captain Scarlet's, the originals or the CG remake they did about 10 years ago? Yes, yes, Captain Scarlet dies a lot. I've no idea what the man's doing to gain funeral time, but I'm convinced there was a scam going on at Spectrum to that effect. Yes, Captain Scarlet said, do we get to go have time off for the funeral? Colonel White, you had time off for his funeral last week, but yeah, he's dead again. Alright.
Our engines can't handle it anymore. There's the steam.
Yes, I am using a Monaghan's guns. Yes, it's exactly as ridiculous as you think it is, and oh god, come on. I think it's the fact that nobody has thus far bothered shooting at me. Okay, we'll double tap the turpits, see if that does anything. And then we'll just carry on spotting for the Akatsuki. Is Captain Scar... I assume the man cannot get life insurance. Or more accurately, the life insurance pays out if he survives more than a week. Do I have a cool but slightly pointless hat? No. Actually.
We have the advantage. Press the attack.
Oh, torpedoes. Turn, 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 turn. Turn, 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 turn. Brakes. There we go. And there we go. Double torpedo beat. Yay. And we have the cap. Where is that Asashio? I mean, unless he's stalking the battleships, but he's taking his sweet time about it if he is. A couple of hits on the Monarch, but everyone else is more or less intact. Okay, good thing I turned when I did. Remember, never sail in a straight line for more than 10 seconds in this game, unless you have very, very good reason to, such as, say, oh, I don't know, a Le Terrible with a reload booster running. Let's troll the owl there. Boom, 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 boom. Yay. And still nobody anywhere nearby. Okay. Thing about Monaghan, of course, is that with that very long range she's got, you kind of end up in a position where, oh, the key's gone splat. You kind of end up in a position where if you pull the trigger, you'll often notice if there's a destroyer within 12.5 kilometers, because you'll get lit up, and then you'll get lit on fire, and then you'll get blown up, but that generally happens.
So, how many medals do you think they'll give us for this?
Okay, I only took 4 tries, but Drax is dead. Yay! Woohoo! Even 10 years stream. On the subject of Thunderbirds, I'll say this. The new remake that they've done does not suck. they've got very close to what I think Jerry Anderson would have done if he'd had the budget and modern CG. With the one exception of what they've done to the Thunderbird 2 launch sequence, where if Virgil ever misses that catch, they'll be scraping him off the floor. Right, let's go hunt these battleships. Mace. Mate, what is Thunderbird? What? What do you mean, what is Thunderbirds? Which... How did you get through a childhood in the late 20th century and not know about Thunderbirds? Absolutely, Water. I think we're going to have to educate the man. I think a good chunk of it's on YouTube. Doesn't know what Thunderbirds is. What kind of hellish deprived childhood did you have? Okay, that Richelieu is slowing and stopping, so we'll dump 2 down the corner, pop the booster, then we're going to swing around the island, find the other Richie, probably run headfirst into him, pop engine boost, and oh, there's a Kutsov there. Ooh, I wonder if Comrade Citadelovich is just going to sit in his smoke for the next few minutes, because the Richie is backing up. I've got 8 seconds left on torpedoes. He's not really moving, is he? Alright. Dump 1. And dump 2. Hedge the bet. Okay, both Richies are backing up. Okay, circle round. Reload. Dispose of the Kutuzov with torpedoes if I can. And then we're going to deliver a lovely little round-the-corner surprise to... Oh, wait, never mind. They're probably going to be dead in 90 seconds, aren't they? And the Kutuzov's running. So much for that cunning plan. Yeah, what? Just don't mention Thunderbirds 2086. Sendung mit the Mouse and Pokemon. Oh, right. Well, Digimon was a bit edgy compared to Pokemon. Okay, granted, both shows involved underage children forcing wild animals to fight to the death, but hey, I'll have to do another circle. The game's gonna end before I get to do this valiant torpedo charge. Boo! Boo, I say, and the torps ran out of range. That Kutsov's laughing at me. Very, very, very loosely based on... Yeah, it would have to be very loosely based on Thunderbirds. Digimon was better. Right. Okay, yeah, we'll just gloss over that one, shall we? And even more... Okay, how did those 2 Bismarcks end up scoring less than me when I only did 4,000... Oh, wait, 2 capture points. That's how they did less XP than me. Thomas the Tank Engine wasn't bad. Got a bit moralistic at times, but wasn't bad. Grew up on that as a kid. Right, hanging out at the back of the map. Maybe. Okay, so what do you guys want next? Yeah. Even if it did... I think it actually got some criticism of... I'm not quite that old, Comrade Katia. Not quite old enough to remember the clangers. The Muppet Show, yes. Sesame Street, yeah. The Woolly Space Mice, yes. Thundercats, kinda. The parents judged that one too violent for me at the age of 5. Mum got to start Clouds Roundabout. And of course, the Magic Roundabout. Nikolai, do I want to? Well, since you're asking for it, I now have an excuse. I haven't actually taken her out yet. So, one Imperator Nikolai the First. There she is. One 10-point captain. With, let me see, we'll go with... what do you guys think? Expert Marksman or Adrenaline Rush? Because Adrenaline Rush has... what is the turret traverse on this thing anyway? Artillery. 56 seconds. Yeah, marksman. Okay, and then we'll add on a heal, I think. And we'll go for fireproofing. Do I have Ovechkin? Yes, but he's doing other things at the moment. So, we'll go with a survivability build. We'll also slap on a main armaments mod. Rasputin camo, don't have it. You know, I've got doubloons to spare. You know what? I've got the doubloons to spare at the moment. By the way, if you already have Cossack for whatever reason and you're close to completing the campaign, that's going to be the easiest 9,600 doubloons you ever make. Right, Rasputin. It will take a bit of work to obliterate you all. Purchased and mounted. Oh, not the hockey player. Pass in that case. Right. Let's see. I want ramming speed, anti-detonation just because. We'll also add India Delta, anti-fire, anti-burn, and I think anti-flood. That leaves me 2 for economics, so we'll slap on a Hydra and a Skiller, just for cash. Right. Enable resupply on those. Enable resupply on camo. Check auto resupply on flags. Modules are good, so of course I want premium on everything, because this is a Nikolai. We're not playing fair at all. Zhenemetsky? I don't remember him. Thunderbird's intro. This was the 1960s. Don't forget, everything exploded. Literally. In the show, you couldn't get through an episode of the show without at least one large explosion. It was kind of amusing if you were 10 years old. Right, let's go. Yeah, they've actually done a... quite possibly that. I don't know if Michael Bay grew up on Thunderbirds, but it would explain a lot. Yeah, the remake is not bad. It has to be said. I've seen some bits of it, and they've done, like I said, they've done a very... yes, there was no live-action film. Yes, but Thunderbirds didn't use stock... well, didn't use stock explosions. They used stock footage for quite a lot of it, but they didn't use stock explosions. I can't imagine. What gave you that idea, Mace? Right, let's go. And we'll go to armor piercing to start.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Right.
Capture that point.
I feel somewhat cheated. The Horn of Hell appears to have acquired a throat infection.
Hey, could you lend me a hand? Right now.
Boo.
Protect that ally at all costs.
Oh god, yeah. Jerry Anderson basically did so many of the major British kids and allegedly kids shows of the 1960s, 70s and 80s. Space 1999. UFO is worth looking at. It actually, if you've heard of the XCOM series, UFO is kind of one of the inspirations for that. Yes. No, we don't mention it, really terrible gamer. It's a really terrible film. It does not exist. It is heresy. Jonathan Frakes did not direct a Thunderbirds film, and we absolutely won't fire at will because of it. But yeah, seriously, if you want one of the inspirations for XCOM, go and check out the UFO series. Exactly, gamer, you're learning. And that's another thing we don't mention. Right, that's it. I'm calling down Exterminatus upon the chat. There is no other option. This is irrevocably tainted. Alright, still don't have range. Oh, yes I do have range. Excuse me. Wow, that gun sound. Okay. So that whole unleash hell meme. Yes, I appear to be signalling. Also, let's turn off these torpedo tracks. The horn has lost its voice. It's not doing anything. I don't know what's happened there. I'll flag it to Wargaming as a bug.
Torpedoes off the bow!
That's a lot of fish. Luckily, they're all going to miss.
Observers have sighted an enemy cruiser.
Okay. Ooh, pair of Yubaris. Citadel City, here we come. Once I've had a go at that Myogi.
Open fire!
Yes. Let's face it, every long-running franchise has got an old shame. And that non-existent movie is the one that applies for this. Come on, I'm almost in range of the Uberries. Come on, little melons. Who wants to meet the baseball bat first?
Let's see what they're made of.
Getting close.
Yeah, I know they're made of steel, but that's not
Turret's
what
almost reloaded. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... match! Come on, come on, come on. He's not manoeuvring. Seriously, how did that not Citadel? I mean, these are Uberries we're talking about. They're made of Citadel. Also, I can't shoot straight, which is a problem. And we've lost the Phoenix. Fine. Well, getting nice and close this time. Remind me again what torp range is on the Uberry. I have a bad feeling it's 8 kilometers. And splat. 1 overpen. Really?
Blast 'em!
At some point, this is going to find a Citadel. Or maybe not. Where's the other one? Ah, Melonchan. You're sat still in the under a battleship's guns. Okay, it's a Russian battleship and the gunners are drunk, so maybe that can be justified. Donk.
enemy battleship on the horizon.
Oh, he's starting to maneuver. Right. And there's the other one. Come on. Just need to get a shot and start turning. Angle, 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 angle.
We can still turn this around.
Guns
Keep
out.
at it. Show no fear. Give no quarter.
No Citadel. What is going on here? Slam on the brakes, turn inside that. There we go. Job jobbed. Oh, hello, Nassau. You're a little closer than I expected you to be. So if you don't mind... Never mind, problem solved. Right, let's have another look at the melons. Forward guns out, secondary guns matching. Thank you! That took
Enemy
long
vessel
enough.
has sustained heavy damage.
Yeah.
We've
That's
destroyed
what I
a
was expecting to
cruiser.
happen on the last... Wow, how did that Isakaze get all the way around there? Oops. Right, where did the other one go? Oh, speaking of the other one, is that torp bomber having a go, or is the Kaiser going to be a problem? Not sure. Oh... Well, only one Uberry is accounted for so far. We've got the Wakeful coming in. Okay, the other Uberry is looped around and is going for the Shenyang. Okay, targeting the Myogi. Pointers matched. Rounds out. Switching high explosive. Really? Okay, time to angle up. And if I can get some high explosive into the Wakeful, we should be able to kill it. Then it's back to AP, onto the St. Louis, and we'll just commence the Dakar. Is he looking for a torpedo shot? Probably. Am I taking a big risk trying to put my weapons on target with 8 seconds on the reload? Also, probably. However, as long as I'm jinking like mad and matching pointers, he can't really maneuver.
Right side! Right side!
There we go. Gonna need 1, 2, fix that, pop a repair, and back to armor piercing.
The whole
Angle up on the Myogi. And there we go. Guns loading onto the St. Louis. Yes.
Damage control
What do you
teams
mean
report
left
the
side?
issue is
Oh,
at hand.
yes, I am aware. The Nassau's a problem. The St. Louis has got to go first, however. 10 seconds on that. Should be able to angle on the Myogi to extent. Oh, carrier's coming in. Right, slamming left. Thank you for the warning. Turn, 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 turn. Feed the power back in. There we go. Lock guns to anticipate bearing onto the St. Louis. Hello, coalboat.
Destroyer approaching.
Right, check on the first shot. Looks decent. Match on the remainder. He is angling, however, but might be enough to give him something to think about. Okay, right. Definitely something to think about. Now, okay, can I beat the... Oh, I'm trading with the Nassau. That's a problem. Okay, the Myogi is out of shot. Oh god, carrier coming in. Harder port again. Crank on the engines. Lock on the Nassau. Come on, turn, 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 turn. I'm going to eat one. Hopefully on the belt. 5 seconds on Dampon. There we go. Ride the worst of that. Lock on to the Nassau, who's trying to angle in. Full guns out. Angle up on him. 3006. Okay, no flooding. Guns port. And popper repair. Yes, it's worth noting, however, that while they might have a good Sigma, they have an absolutely appalling primary dispersion.
They might have the advantage,
So
but
they're...
we have
How can I put this?
determination.
They're reliably awful. Also, I am on fire.
Is something burning? Cruiser
Come on,
fire.
match, match, match,
What
match,
are they
match.
made of? Oh.
10,000. Come on, turn back in. Beat this launch. I'm maybe going to torpedo beat this.
That was a close
Maybe. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm on fire. Bullets.
Dispatch the firefighting crews.
No!
Right. I think that Myogi is going to blindside me. Yes. What can I say, comrades? Sometimes these things do not go according to plan. Vanguard next. Okay, Vanguard it is. And then I think I'm going to finish up there, at least temporarily. I need to try and get this audio problem fixed. And then hopefully Wednesday's stream will sound a bit better. They sank a mortal ship, yes. They sink a mortal ship, and Kapitan Turanga Shevelev is probably going to Gulag once he swims ashore. Exactly, Exalt. It is stupidly good. But it is still... It's not unsinkable. It's not the complete monster that everyone makes it out to be. Just mostly a monster. Right, let's finish up with the Vanguard then. So, from one end of the scale to the other. Where did I leave Jack? There he is. Pull him off the line for a second. More or less survivability and stealth build. Okay. Should be good on consumables, etc. Just cross-check everything. Always check your setup. So many times things have gone haywire in interesting fashion. We'll mount that, and we'll also mount the British Destroyer's flag, because... yeah. Right, let's go. HMS Leftovers. That is cruel, mean, and unfortunately rather accurate. Yes. Nikolai's AA is non-existent. Well, virtually non-existent. I mean, it could be worse. It could be the Arkansas Beta, which really does have no anti-air whatsoever. The flag is perfect. You play the battleship in the destroyer's position. Actually, you just kite like crazy in this thing. The good news is, if you're up-tiered, it doesn't really matter, because you're still going to kite like crazy. Yes, and Seattle's with 8-kilometer stealth. Yeah, that's not fun. They've got a Daring and a Jutland, so that's going to be even less fun for our Shimikazes. We've got a Daring and a Fletcher. They've got... Might even out. Anyhow, let's go play some open water kiting shenanigans with the last well, not the last dreadnought, but the last battleship. Celeric, its Vanguard was a bit of a mishmash.
I hope this didn't end like last time.
She started out as a kind of modified Lion class, and then there was discussion about converting her, and then they didn't convert her, and then they finished up as a battleship design anyway, despite, well, battleships being more or less obsolescent, and Britain was broke, basically. Texas is normally called the last dreadnought, because once you get past that first generation of ships, you get into the likes of Verso and similar, which were super dreadnoughts, and then you get the fast battleships like Vanguard and Iowa, and to an extent, arguably Tirpitz, the 30 knot 15 inches. So... Alright, then the last battleship to be commissioned. The Iowas technically are in honourable retirement, and were the last ones in active service. For the moment, of course, the way things are going with railguns, armour and kinetic weapons, we're back to throwing lumps of iron at each other, so the battleship might make a comeback one of these days. It's just one of those weird things. Okay, so push up to B. Oh, something is in B, and something's about to spot me in B. And I am not a fan of this. I would like to get some spotting in before I am spotted in turn. And I'm not entirely sure I approve of an AC split, but there you go. Anyhow, turn round, angle up. And let's see, Jean Bart was commissioned... It's dodgy. It's a bit of a question. Jean Bart was involved in World War II, although she was basically a shore battery. She did get a very lengthy refit in the post-war period, however, you're right about that. Alright, rounds out, and I think I'm about to rearrange an island. Maybe. Oh, skidded one over, but ploughed into the water. Okay, let's turn back, rely on the Seattle's radar to an extent.
Enemy battleship detected.
And they've got a Conkeck. Ah, right. Well, that's not a good start to the afternoon's business. Shimikaze torps out a Fletcher. Celeric, as Katia notes, Jean Bart's a bit of an odd one because she was half finished, got into action, got beaten to a pulp by Massachusetts, and then got pulled back into refit. Then the French switched sides, so she got a refit in America, and then things just got complicated. And I've just probably rearranged quite a lot of water. Okay, skid in. Skid out. Hello, Concrete. Yes, I know you have high explosives. I'm sure you're very proud. Rounds out. And rounds out. Angle away. High X hits. No, he's not budging. Let's pop a heel and pull some of this damage back. Until that smoke runs out, there's not a lot I can do to force this issue. Really? Who's throwing high X around? Why am I even asking? Of course it's the Conqueror. Oh, I'll still contain it, but with the amount of superstructure abuse I'm taking... Will you just break stealth? Okay. Fire back on that. And... Oh, he's manoeuvring. Fire back on that. Aha! Got you! Didn't actually see the hit, unfortunately, so I don't know which explosion to target and fire. But, well, at least I scratched him on the way back. I'm not sure that exchange was actually worth it. Nope, it wasn't. Yeah. Nice display of island hugging and smoke
We can
abuse,
still
though.
turn this around. Keep at it.
Right, where's
Show
the
no
Conqueror?
fear, give no
There we
quarter.
go. Nope, not lobbing shells over that. Right, let's loop back, get into B, and I may have to consider starting to trade with that North Carolina to get the shots I need. Yeah, it's against the Colonial Masters. Yeah, that's one way to put it, I suppose. Although, let's be honest here, with the fire control systems, I think it would be who managed to scrounge up a couple of cruise missiles first. So, make of that what you will. Right, guns cracking to starboard. Seriously? What's... Oh, right, the Hinderman pulled the trigger. And the Minotaur is at it again! Ye gods. Seriously, that's an unhealthy obsession with Dakar you've got there. And we're firing blind, which does not help matters. Okay, drop some shells over, and drop shells way too short, thanks to the velocity issue. I could use the spotter plane right about now. Wargaming, why no? Because she was fitted for one. I know the out. What on earth is throwing?
Put away the marshmallows and get that fire out!
It's got to be either the Daring or the Jutland. Heading into this control point is suddenly a horrible idea. And we haven't seen either of them. It could potentially be both. Rounds out, 8 off. Right, let's turn off the torpedo track now. Because he is going to be committing. That's more like it. Open the scoring a bit better. What's that Minotaur? Oh, it's the Daring. Fine. Guns up. Turn, 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 turn. Then reverse back. Come on, come on, come on. Wait for him to overcommit. And rounds out. Right across the track. One hit.
Right side, right side!
Okay, starboard
Behind us,
rudder. Get the
look
stern out the way of that torpedo son. I'm
Torpedoes
going to
to
eat
starboard.
one, but
Torpedoes,
fix
behind
that,
us.
heal it.
Main armament rotation jammed. We should be able to fix it though, just give us a minute.
No, what are you doing? Plug the hole!
Cruiser approaching.
And if you're going to slow down, sir, I am going to take advantage. 4 hits, that's more than like it.
Just don't let it happen again.
Unfortunately, now everyone and their dog is about to beat me to a pulp. Where's my spotting? Oh, hello there first. Ow, 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 ow. They don't have to. Everything is on fire.
We lost him.
Right, no armor piercing. Let's at least try and have some fun before the inevitable. Come on, jink, 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 jink. Load again. Oh. Karma for the Nikolai game, yes. Yes, Exot, the Iowa was issued what were known as the KT shells, the Mark 19, I think they were. And yes, I'm aware of this, Cedric, but have you seen where the line is? Sometimes you don't get a choice, you just have to push in. Premium ammo, boo. Give us some news. What's different about Vanguard in first place? Well, she doesn't get Citadel quite so much. She still explodes if you end up in front of an entire enemy team and cannot evade. Yeah. Probably Celeric, but you know me. Careful is not exactly in my nature. And yeah, the KT shell was literally that. Kiloton shell. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap things up there. Apologies for the slightly shorter stream than usual. I'm going to spend the next couple of evenings trying to nail down the audio problems that delayed things today. Plan for the vote is Wednesday. I'll put the time on the Discord. I haven't quite decided yet. And until then, thank you one and all for coming, and farewell. Blub, blub, blub.